Hello there. I've been sharing with you in my emails some information about the new Networking with Confidence workshops that I've launched. So I thought I'd just hop on today just to share a bit more information with you. Now, the reason that I decided to launch these networking workshops was because I thought back to how I felt when I first started out networking 16 years ago. I was a brand new business. I have all my life been quite shy and just stepping into that arena of meeting completely new people who I had never met before, having to go into a room and stand up in front of a group of people again who I didn't know and have to stand up and talk about myself, talk about my business, which was brand new, and really sell myself was a really uncomfortable situation for me to put myself into. And I often think back and think, how did I actually keep showing up and keep networking and get to where I have today? Because that beginning was really difficult for me. And it was a case of I just kept showing up, pushing myself outside of my comfort zone. And I sort of learned a bit by trial and error because nobody taught me how to network. And I just really picked up from the people that I met, and just by showing up each time, it just got a little bit more comfortable. I got to find the spaces that I felt more comfortable in and wanted to put myself in, and I knew the places then that I didn't want to return to. So 16 years on, and my older self would never believe this. I'm now the founder of, as you know, the Women's Business Network. I'm a public speaker, an author, a podcast host, and all of these titles that I would have never dreamt were in the remit for me. And a lot of this and my confidence has come from networking, from the people I've met, from the mentors, and all the personal development work that I've done as well. And all of this has been signposted to me through the business community that I've met through networking. And I know there's so many people who perhaps go to one or two meetings, feel like I did in those early days, and just think, no, I can't possibly do that. It's not for me. And that makes me really sad because I can see what opportunities people are missing by just shying away. And I totally understand why you would do that and why you would feel like that, because as I say, I've been you all that time ago. So that's the reason behind why I wanted to start running these workshops so that I could provide a safe space to bring people together, this, so that you and grow together and help to get your confidence. So the three workshops will be workshop for beginners. So we'll be talking all about how you can get into the right rooms, the different types of networking, talk about how you can introduce yourself so that you don't feel really uncomfortable. We're going to do session two, which is networking for introverts. I'm also an introvert. And again, I spent the early days of my networking journey feeling that I wasn't good enough, that I needed to be louder, to be seen and heard, and that if I was that sort of persona, then I could probably be more successful at networking. I was successful pretty quickly from networking, but I still always used to think I'm not good at this, or I could be better, and all these people who seem to be louder and more flamboyant than me. And I thought I need to be more like that to be more successful. And I really didn't, not at all. I was always a very good listener, and I always preferred to listen rather than talk. And one of the real skills in networking is being able to listen. So again, we'll be talking all about that in the workshop. And then the third workshop is going to be networking for results. Because networking is a big time investment as well as a financial investment. So we need to ensure that we're being in the right rooms, in the right places, so that we're getting a return on not only our money that we've spent, but also our time that we've taken out of our business or out of our lives in general to attend these networking events. So we want to make sure that we can get the most out of our money, that we are getting in the right rooms, we are having the right conversations, we are following up with those people then, so that we can nurture those relationships, and that can then generate business, mentors, collaboration opportunities. For me, it even resulted in me being offered a 50% share in an existing running business. So there are so many opportunities from networking that if we can just start doing it right, getting ourselves in the right places, then we can really see the benefits that we will get, and will help with the longevity of your business. So I hope that's given you a little bit more insight into what these sessions are all about. You can choose whether you want to attend just one of the sessions, whether you want to choose two of the sessions, or whether you want to join us for the whole series. Obviously, the more you join, the more you can benefit. But as I say, we've got that option for you. There's the bundle savings that if you book 2 or you book 3, then you get the rates slightly cheaper. But all the details are on our website, and it is open for you to book. And it's on the 10th, 17th, and 24th of June, which is 3 consecutive Tuesdays. It will be running between 12 midday and 1:30. So I wanted to keep it over your lunch break. So again, you could perhaps dedicate your lunch break on those Tuesdays, and it's not taking you too much time out of your business as well. The workshops will be interactive, but I just want to assure anybody who doesn't feel very comfortable but would like to come along to these, I won't be forcing anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. So don't feel that that you can't come along and just listen. If you don't want to participate, then I certainly will not be the person forcing you to do that, because that would have been, again, my worst fear in your situation. So hope that's been useful. If you've still got questions, just hit reply, and I'm here to answer any of your questions. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you again soon.